Hello, this is a special show today about an article which I made, which I'm going to show you this article, and I'm going to make a new part of this. I'm going to make a new article of this and include this video into it. But so I'm going to give you a description of this. So the title of the article is Gay Obama. Is Michelle Obama a transsexual man? Okay, so I'm going to explain to you the logic behind that title. So Obama is the abomination of the Bible. Why do I say that? Because he is the Antichrist. Obama is the Antichrist. Now, why do I say that Obama is the Antichrist? Well, because the lottery drew 666 in Chicago on the day after his election, and 666 is the number of the beast and the number of the Antichrist. So there's no reason to doubt that Obama is the Antichrist. There's no reason to doubt that. To doubt that is not logical. Here, take a look at this. I made another article yesterday. No, it was today. Who can say Obama is not the Antichrist? Okay. In this article, it says, so I say in this article, I want to say something that nobody is saying. I want to say something that nobody seems to worry about here at Before It's News. Obama is from Chicago, and in Chicago the lottery drew 666 on the day after Obama's election. So who can say Obama is not the Antichrist? Honestly, who can say that? The proof is there. So I say, I bought the Chicago Tribune of the day of Obama's victory with a lottery draw of 666 in it. See it here. So with the owner of Before It's News a long time ago, this goes way back, we bought the newspaper of the Chicago Tribune, which is the newspaper of Obama's election, of his victory. And we had a lot of difficulty finding it, but we found it on eBay. And so we bought it, and he made these scans, screenshots, and he sent them to me, so I have them now. And so this is the paper. This paper is in the office at Before It's News. So you see here in today's paper a souvenir Obama rally photo section. So this is November 6th, 2008. So this was printed on November 5th, and Obama was elected on November 4th. So, you know, they're giving the news from November 4th. On top of the world, Chicago revels in the glow of the Obama victory as the president-elect begins work of building his administration. Then on the next page was the lottery draw of 666. So this is the next page here. This is same one, page 2, Thursday, November 6th. So here, let's help our Obama select his consigliere. Consigliere are the mafia advisors. So they're joking. This Chicago Tribune is joking. They're saying that the Chicago people are going to help advise, select mafia advisors for Obama to go to the White House. You know, they don't really hide that they're crooks. It's common knowledge that Chicago is the most corrupt city in America. So here you have the winning lottery numbers here. Illinois. So here is the blow up. Winning lottery numbers of Illinois, Chicago, Michigan, Indiana, and Wisconsin. So you see, in Chicago they report the lotteries of 4 states: Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, and Wisconsin. But you have to know that if they report these small lotteries in those small states like Michigan, Wisconsin, and Indiana, they report the big lottery. because the Chicago lottery is a very big lottery. So the people in Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, they play when there's a draw of the Chicago lottery, they all play that because that the gains are much bigger. They prefer playing the Chicago lottery than playing their own lotteries. And the lottery was 666 in Chicago. You can see it here, 666. So what I mean is, when the lottery draw was in Chicago, all those states in Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Iowa too, and also the other states around the Great Lakes, all in the TVs and on the radios, they all give the results for Chicago. So everybody in all those states, they heard that the number was 666. So all those people know Obama's the Antichrist, because this is page 2 of the Chicago Tribune. So my conclusion is you don't need any more proof than this, and the ways of heaven can be explained anyways. The miraculous power of heaven is unfathomable, and the words one can put to it will never suffice for explaining heaven. So you can't explain a miraculous event. This is a miracle. This 666 here is a miracle, and it means Obama is the Antichrist. So that's why I said in the other article, I said, is Obama is the Antichrist, okay? Obama is the Antichrist. But the question I'm asking is, what about Michelle Obama? I mean, because the Antichrist is a homosexual. In the Bible, it says the Antichrist is the abomination of the Bible, which means homosexual. An abomination of the Bible means homosexual, because the Bible talks a lot about, Sodom and Gomorrah, and it says that if you do not turn away from Sodom and Gomorrah, you turn into a statue of salt, which means your body becomes infected. You get infected. So that's like AIDS. Like gays get AIDS and they die of infection. AIDS. When people get AIDS, then they get all kinds of sicknesses. They can die of pneumonia or colds or all kinds of infections. And so in the Bible it says, turn away from Sodom, or else you'll turn into a pillar of salt. And so that means that they'll be infected, and so their blood will get infected and they'll die. And that's true when you look at the situation of gays. The gays are, if you look at the Center for Disease Control, the CDC, they say that the gay community is the community which is passing on AIDS most. Their AIDS is progressing, is on the rise in the gay community, whereas in the straight community the AIDS is stable, and it's contained. It's not progressing. So that means that gays die very much of AIDS, which is what the Bible said: turn away from Sodom, or else you will turn into a pillar of salt, and then you'll die. So, anyways, seeing Obama as the Antichrist, he's the abomination of the Bible. This is a very important topic in the Apocalypse, because remember that the chapter which talks about the moment, the instant of the Apocalypse, is called Desolation of Abomination. So that means desolation means sadness and feeling dejected. So it's the dejectedness of abomination, of homosexuality. So that is the chapter which talks about the Apocalypse. So my question is, what about Michelle? I mean, what is she doing with a guy like this? This guy is the Antichrist. He was revealed in 2008 with the election, his election, and with the lottery of 666. That's when people really realized that Obama was the Antichrist. And she realized it, and I bet he realized it too. I think Obama was just a low-down scum before that. He was just a thug, a hustler. He was just a bandit, a criminal. But then he realized he was the Antichrist when he saw the 666 number, and she realized he was the Antichrist. I mean, they must have been completely destroyed. I mean, they must have looked at each other and said, hey, you know, we're in trouble. We've got bad news today. You've been elected president yesterday, but you're also confirmed as the Antichrist, so that, you know, bad news today. So I was thinking, so I wrote this article, is homosexual Obama married to Michelle, a transsexual, in a bonded marriage of convenience? I mean, I was thinking, what kind of a woman and what kind of a like sexual relationship would they have with this guy who is a gay? And there was a witness who came out from Hawaii and said Obama was working as a prostitute in Hawaii when he was 15, and he was scoring cocaine from older white gay men. And this lady saw him, and she said he dressed up in drag, in gay drag. So Obama was like this super gay, and he marries with Michelle Obama. You know, and when you look at Michelle Obama, she's not a feminine person. Obama is a very feminine man. He looks like a gay, and he acts. His body language is a gay's body language. Her body language is male. She's the man of this family. So here's an article by World News Daily which claims Obama hid his gay life to become president. Now, obviously, there must be some kind of an arrangement between Obama and Michelle Obama. So, if Michelle Obama is a transsexual, I say that's a great burden for Obama, because he's living in bondage to a transsexual. That's a great suffering for poor Obama. I'm pitying Obama. We should all feel compassionate for this great suffering. Okay, so a lot of reporters have reported about on the gay scene in Chicago, and Obama's a well-known person on the gay scene there. He was okay. I mean, that's a fact. There have been many articles. I can quote a lot of links to that. So here I talk about the great sufferings of gays. You know, gays have great sufferings. Both, well, okay, a transsexual has the suffering, you know, of surgery, and also homosexuals have the suffering when they get older, where they have these, you know, they have they have to get surgery because they're damaged. They are damaged. Okay, so I'm saying that both Michelle and Barack Obama go through this big suffering. So let's just take a look at these pictures of Michelle Obama. You know, Michelle Obama is not feminine at all. I was thinking Michelle Obama looks a lot like James Brown. Don't you think that James Brown and Michelle Obama look a lot the same? She's not feminine at all. I mean, for a man, this is not an attractive woman. This is not a sexy woman for a man at all. Then there's this picture here of Michelle Obama, where, you know, she's got this big bulge right between her legs, right here. Then she has a pretty big bulge here too. This is a very good video which you people should all watch. Obama, the lottery, and 666. You've got to see this. What are the chances? What are the chances of 666 being drawn on the day after Obama's election? You know, it's the most powerful man in the world, and boom, he gets 666 on the day of his celebration, and it's in his city, in Chicago. You can't avoid it. It's on the TV news. Look at Michelle Obama. She's like bow-legged. You see this? Look, she can hardly fit in. She looks like a boxer. Yeah, look at James Brown. Look, she looks just like James Brown. You know, she looks like a boxer. Michelle really looks like a man dressed up in drag. Here are all these gays. You know, gay party. Or I don't know if these are gays or if these are students. You know. sophomoric humor. But this is a Photoshop, anyways. But I mean, he looks more like a woman than she does. Okay, here's Obama. Here's Michelle Obama in a cave. Well, she's scary. She looks really scary. So she looks like she's an animal in a cave, and Obama looks like this this poor starving black guy sitting outside the cave begging. Then there's a picture of Obama with his lover from college, the Pakistani Mohammed Hassan Chandra. I'm going to put that picture. In the new article, you'll see that picture. And on the picture, they're holding hands, and their hands are intertwined. You can see all the fingers. It's very strange, very strange. And this is the President of the United States. I mean, did we deserve this? I mean, is this punishment or what? Is Obama a punishment for us? Did we deserve this? To have this guy, this pervert as a U.S. president? Why did we deserve this? What did we do? What sins have we done to deserve this? I mean, this is punishment. Look at Michelle Obama. You know, look, she looks just like James Brown. She looks like a boxer. You know, James Brown did a lot of prison time, so he's probably pumping a lot of iron, and he's all muscle. She looks like muscle man. You know, look at these girls who went to the this was in France, I think, at the French presidential palace, and you see these girls who are really feminine, extremely refined. And look at Michelle Obama. You know, she looks like she looks like a 80-year-old lady. You know. This is a Photoshop too, but if you compare her to them, I mean, the size is, I think it's the same size. You know, the Photoshop is the same scale. Look at her rear end. I mean, it's you know, that's not refined. That's nothing. I mean, that's zero. So I write, it can seriously be doubted that Michelle Obama is a woman. She's about as far from being a woman as Obama is of being a heterosexual. These two are a couple joined in hell. You know, okay. Look at that. Look at that face. Is that face cool? I mean, look at that. She's scary. She is scary. You know, just look at the way she dresses. You know, she looks like she looks like a factory worker. You know, she looks like she's dressed up to work in a factory. You know. Or she looks like she looks like she's dressed up to go and work in iron smelting, you know, a furnace. She works in a furnace. Now she puts on, then she just needs to put on some protection, you know, a helmet so that she can work in a furnace. This looks like metal stuff to work in a metal furnace, you know. So I say, Michelle's appallingly distasteful in all things related to clothing. I mean, look at what she looks like. She looks scary. She looks scary. So anyways, I'm going to do this article, and you're going to see it online. And at the top of the article is going to be this this video which I just made. So you people will check that out, and you'll see this will be a super article. I'll put a couple of new pictures too. I'll put the Pakistani boyfriend and some other stuff too. Okay, see you people.